set, a pure silver Kennedy $half, Mike. Already it's been very popular. First day of issue, San Francisco Mint. And what makes this so special? It's brand new today, so everyone's already jumping in on this one, Mike.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of things about this. First of all, it comes out of the silver proof set, not actually the regular proof set. So, and the United States government every year since 1992 has released a regular issue proof set and then a silver proof set. And in the silver proof set, the dime, the quarters, the $half that have been in those sets are made out of silver. And they've always been made out of 90% silver from 1992 through 2019. In 2019, they started making them in pure silver. And of course, it was abundantly, incredibly popular in 2019, and they've continued that. So this is now pure silver, 9999 fine. It's only the second Kennedy to be in pure silver like this. But here's the problem. Silver proof sets, just like regular proof sets, are made at the San Francisco Mint. Given the events in the world today, the San Francisco Mint has been shut down because it only makes collector coins, so it's not considered essential. It has been shut down for 6 weeks. The only silver proof sets that the Mint had to sell were the sets that they'd made ahead of time. And it is a paltry number compared to what is going to be needed or what could be needed in the marketplace, which is why when they offered them for sale last Friday, they went on unavailable or sold out within a couple of days. That's never happened before. Their silver proof sets, they always have plenty of them. They just don't sell out. But now, we don't know when they're going to start making them again. They're already sold out, these silver proof sets. They're already bringing double what they were in the marketplace today. And so you have the silver Kennedy $half. Arguably the most popular coin out of that set is the silver Kennedy. We have it graded first day of issue. We've got it graded absolutely, positively perfect. The Annex first day of issue is 100% exclusive thus here at HSN. So we've got the coin. There's only 986. I have no idea how many we have left. I mean, it not only sold incredibly when we debuted it in the 1 a.m. show last night, but it has sold steadily on hsn.com all day long. I'm assuming this could be a one-day only opportunity.
It might be, Mike. In fact, we're going to actually start counting down, which means already about half gone, Mike. So you're right about that. It's going to be very popular today. Mike, for everyone watching, would this be a good place to start a coin collection? It's one of the most popular coins, and not all coins are done in pure silver, right? So it's got
right
the
now,
intrinsic value of
the silver proof
a precious metal.
Last year, sorry. In 2019. Plus, when you look at it, sir, if you can just pick it up and just kind of show everybody the coin itself, it is incredibly, the mirror finish on this coin, and that's why they decided to start doing them in pure silver. Before, they just really didn't have the minting technology. As we move forward with that, they're better at that, and so pure silver just strikes up better. It just gives you this phenomenal mirror finish. It lets the Kennedy portrait just jump off the coin with what we call the deep cameo appearance. When the die kind of goes in there and the metal fills the voids of the die, it creates this deep cameo look that you're going to see on all of the devices or raised parts of the coin. And so, yes, people love the Kennedy $half. It's the largest coin that the United States government makes. But now we have it in pure silver. It's only been the second time that we've ever done this. And then on top of that, we have got what I think is going to be the rarest silver proof set ever put out by the United States government since 1992. Because while the government is technically allowed to make more of these sets, keep in mind, they're now 6 weeks at minimum behind the curve. They've got all kinds of coins to continue to make. The Philadelphia Mint is only making circulating coinage right now. That's it.
So
they're not making any of the special issue stuff.
So we're staying at home, but so are all the people that work at the mints around the country. Can you kind of explain to anyone watching? So they've been also affected by these stay-at-home orders.
Oh, in a huge way. Okay. The West Point Mint of the United States, the West Point Mint of the United States Mint, that particular facility has never shut down. It's been shut down for 2 weeks. They are currently about 20 million American Silver Eagles behind at the West Point Mint. Philadelphia Mint, who knows what they're going to do with that? We've got the basketball, we've got commemorative coins, they've got all kinds of coins that they need to make that they just simply haven't been able. You have to understand, it's congressionally mandated that they make these coins. They must, by law, make these coins. So what's going to happen? It's not like they're going to go back and make a bunch of silver proof sets. They're going to have their work cut out for them just to do the stuff that's coming in the future. And if that holds true, they only made 190,000 of these silver proof sets. That'll make it the rarest silver proof set in the history of the United States government. They started making them in 1992, these special silver sets. It will be by far the rarest set ever put out by the United States government in the silver series. And then you have it in absolutely pure silver. You got the special reverse proof nickel, which we'll discuss here in just a minute. You've got all of these special things, and then make it the rarest. I think a lot of the coins in 2020 are going to be the rarest. This is going to be exactly in that situation, which is why 986 of them, I believe, are going to sell right here today. I can promise you, given the time that we have left on this, given the quantity, given the velocity of the sales of these, this will be the only primetime presentation we will ever do.
And we are very busy on this one. So again, there's a lot of ways to place your order. If you're new to HSN or if you're just starting a coin collection, you can go to our website, hsn.com. You type in the item number 719596. You can pay in full. You can do interest-free monthly payments. But if you're looking for a way to commemorate a year, a coin is a fabulous way to do it. 2020, is this the year someone graduates from high school or college? Is this the year you or someone you love, or maybe your daughter, your son has a baby in the family? 2020, you can not only remember the year, you can remember the man, you can remember his legacy, and you're getting it in a pure silver coin, 99.9% silver, and it is, again, a limited edition. Tell us again what PR70 means to some of our new customers, the Proof 70.
Right. Well, that's a pretty simple designation. In coin collecting, we grade on a 70-point scale. So from 0 to 70, and 70 is perfect. Now, in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. For instance, in a Silver Eagle, in 1996 American Silver Eagle, in Mint State 69 is a $200 coin. In Mint State 70, it's an $8,000 coin. The grade matters. And so PR stands for, it's a proof coin. Now, proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacture. These are coins that are made specifically and exclusively for collectors. None of these Kennedy half dollars, these silver proof Kennedys, are ever intended for circulation. The only way to get them is in silver proof sets made by the United States government. And this set, the 2020, it's never happened that it's sold out in a week. It's just never happened. Since 1992, and they started doing these, they've never sold these coins out in basically 2 or 3 days. It's just something that they sell for the entire year. That's always been what's happened. This is different, and that's why your opportunity is so limited in this, not only by the number. Normally I'd do 2,000 of these or 2,500. It's always one of our most popular. But we ordered, we wanted to try to order 10,000 coins. It looks like we're not going to get anywhere near our 10,000 coins. We're only going to get maybe 7,000 coins. And out of those 7,000 sets, only 986 of these Kennedys are going to be perfect first day of issue annex, which is, of course, 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. And like I said, this will be the only primetime presentation, not because I don't want to do it again, but because it's going to sell. I won't have the quantity to ever be able to do it again. It's perfect. It's exclusive. It's going to be one of the rarest, if not the rarest, silver Kennedy ever put out by the United States government in the silver proof set. It ticks all the boxes of collectability, folks. And this is when you need to jump on right here, right now. Like I said, only 300 left, already 2/3 sold out in the very first day we've presented this.
You're right. It probably won't last our 2-hour show tonight. So if you want to make sure that you're reserving yours, I invite you to place your order online at hsn.com. You can also give us a call. But again, take a look. It really is everything that you're looking for when you're considering a coin collection. You've got that wonderful, incredible incredible quality. Again, the number one thing to look for is the quality. And then you've got rarity. I mean, there's only 986 of these. Yours will be numbered, right? Everyone will receive a different number. Yours will be one of the 986, and yours won't be like anyone else's. You'll have a one of a kind.
That's correct, and I think that's a really, really important point. Annex, the three major grading companies, Annex, PCGS, and NGC, is the only ones that individually number the coins. Some of the other ones do one of or whatever. You have to look it up on the population report. Annex, for first day of issue, you know exactly how many there are, 986. Your coin is individually numbered. You know exactly where you stand within that limited edition. It is a tremendous opportunity. As you can see there, going very quickly, 20 dozen is all that we have left. Never another primetime presentation. I would suggest on this one multiples. If they never restock that silver proof set, this is going to be one of the most significant Kennedy half collectibles in the entire series.
And have you seen, because Mike, you've been doing this for decades, how has sort of the recent events affected maybe some of the demand for precious metals? Have you noticed anything?
That's funny.
It's a rhetorical question.
At a level I have never seen in 45 years of doing this. The premiums, American makes a regular Silver Eagle. They sell for a premium to the silver value. The premium is at an all-time high. It's not even close. It's triple. The premium is triple what it has ever been. The mint is at minimum, just on the regular American Silver Eagle, 20 million coins behind.
Wow.
It is gold and silver coins. I've never seen the demand that is right now. Nothing I've ever seen in almost a half century of doing this even comes close to the demand on gold and silver right now.
Wow, we love having all the great information and, of course, all the wonderful expertise that you've had over the last few decades. So jump in on this one. We're just going to let you know when that sells out because we're busy processing all of your orders. Thank you for all your calls. Congratulations. What a great find. That's a wonderful addition to your coin collection. All right, we've got to give everyone a sneak peek, Mike, just to perhaps